Want to get back to the Russian invasion in Ukraine. The capital city of Kiev was under fire as day 2 of the invasion began.
Yeah, and Bradley Blackburn is outside UN headquarters now in New York with the very latest developments.
Russian forces appear to be converging on Kiev. Air raid sirens sounded in the Ukrainian capital this morning, followed by reports of explosions across the city. Residents were told to take shelter as world leaders braced for Kiev to fall.
This is the opening salvo of a massive invasion, and we see this continuing and threatening Kiev and threatening other major cities in Ukraine.
While it's difficult to verify casualty numbers, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said 137 Ukrainians were killed during the first day of the invasion, and he insists civilians are being targeted. Russian leader Vladimir Putin pressed ahead with the offensive despite widespread condemnation and growing economic sanctions. Here at the United Nations, they've now earmarked $20 million for humanitarian efforts in Ukraine, and diplomats are calling for an immediate end to the hostilities.
I repeat my appeal from last night to President Putin. Stop the military operation. Bring the troops back to Russia.
President Biden blamed Russia for launching what he called a war without cause.
Putin is the aggressor. Putin chose this war. And now he and his country will bear the consequences.
The White House says 80% of Russia's banking assets are now subject to sanctions. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Well, this morning, President Biden will meet virtually with other NATO leaders to discuss Ukraine and what other measures the U.S. and its allies could take.